Oh, I muted myself to talk. I love it when I do that. Yeah, no, I'm all set.
Same here. Go.
Okay. Shit, I gotta start the music. God, it's been so long since I've been a DM. It's like 2 weeks or something. Alright. Last time, with the party finally being done with Lord Deja Navu, spent a little bit long. Oh my god, my notes. The party got to spend their time with big wigs and their fancy chairs, but after some questioning as well, the party got to make their way to their ride and to their next stop, the Kingdom of Lethric, as well as the city of Paluna. Not before at least leveling Morrowspire, a once thriving gambling town, lost to snow and rubble. Now that the party finally got some time to breathe, so let's see what they're gonna get up to. Right. Let me move you to the airship. Real quick. Feel free to place yourself on the map wherever. Up here is like the main area, and then below is the dock. As you basically just witness a city getting leveled. Also, it says Call of Cthulhu in the corner. Jeebus, might want to change that.
Yeah, you do have it. Oh, damn. Yeah, you do
My
have it.
favorite Call of Cthulhu game with the nuke and the airship. Okay, let me find some at least. I'll just put on generic fantasy for now until.
The second we stepped on, Delia looks immediately uncomfortable.
Oh, like Justice doesn't?
So basically, to kind of explain the scene again, again, you just watch a city get leveled, and now you're just kind of all just flying now. The wind is kind of flowing past you as you're all making your way towards Lethric and Paluna. And Kyle's just kind of looking at you. I'm assuming none of you have your air legs? Just watching like two of you, I guess, like kind of stumble a little.
Off.
I'm being serious. Kind of. She says with a smirk as she slightly tips the wheel and the airship moves slightly to the right.
Oh, Fang's hanging by the edge of the rails, just watching the ruins, or at least the direction of it.
Okay. You can roll me a perception if you want, thanks.
Oh, sure.
I'm assuming you just want.
Do we have any way to actually know he's dead? I mean, he was a dragon. They tend to be immune to shit.
$21.
God damn it. Okay. So, as you're looking, Fags, you see what looks like, because with your eyes kind of like looking through, you've noticed very kind of clawed hand and like pieces of a wing kind of sticking out but not moving or twitching, like, you know, when something's dead, especially through the snow, and them being more based like a black dragon, they kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
Fangs will point in that direction to for Deli. I think that's him right there.
I trust your eyes. Delia's standing like in the middle of the ship. Fantastic.
Why do I see that and the beard's just fucking eating your face?
It flips up a lot.
Yeah.
This is via airship with gloves have beard weights.
I'll also just do this just in case there's no portal weird thing going on.
How far is that? A mile?
Yeah.
I don't know how far down that is comparatively.
I will leave it up to you. At
least in a mile. I'm gonna say this. At least in a mile radius, nothing.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Like, I don't know equidistant of a mile in the sky.
No worries.
Below.
No worries. I was just trying to see if he was sending his soul somewhere and come back later for his body.
At least from what you can tell from here, no clue. But nothing that you could kind of ping out.
Well, so far does not seem to be any movement from his corpse.
Right.
Yeah, see? Told you. Rilla knows how to make good stuff, and apparently it's leveled most of the city. Again, looks like part of a mountain also kind of collapsed in on the city.
Yeah, I don't think we should claim this. And
I mean, we could always do it,
I mean,
since technically you did pay us.
how much of a criminal do you want to be? Because goddamn.
is it really criminal that we're
mean-
trying to get rid of the monster that is turning people into walking dead?
In the eyes of the law, yes.
Well, the law
I
is
mean, it doesn't
inefficient
help
then.
that I also used your name to evacuate the city, so maybe
Son
that
of a
might
fuck.
Yes, I am fine
Since
with
when?
this.
Considering everything you did for the last one, guess they kind of figured nuking a city was fine? Don't ask me. Maybe you guys have friends in high places? How the fuck should I know? Apparently just using your damn god gave me more leverage than I think it should have. But cut to like how you guys are essentially embedded at least two of the four keystones at this point.
I mean, I'm fine with it. We are still
either
doing
way.
good.
They might fuck up travel though for the north and south a little bit, considering Morrowspire was a essential connecting hub between the two. So there is that.
We can worry about that. Or at least have others who are more wiser in handling that problem. Not our problem.
Oh, good. You know who owns the train railway company? Good luck with that,
I do not know.
Ellie. Ellie, you know exactly who owns the train railway company and makes most of
Let
their money
me
off.
minister.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
so it is our problem.
Yep. As per usual.
I mean,
Well,
At least we didn't have to fight him.
yes, I was also
True.
going to say, at least if you want to spin it around and using the strange lingual talk of court stuff, you can basically tell your sister she doesn't have competition.
was the only one in the fucking running. She never did.
Fang doesn't know this. He's just
I
trying to
know,
sound
it's funny
helpful.
for context. Why I'm like looking at this and like, just imagine the.
The corruption was probably screwing up this trade anyway. Especially if it spreads that far.
Yes, I mean, she probably already wrote that one off, right?
Cut to your sister just fucking slamming a desk because she's getting like a phone call equivalent.
You can send it. Yeah, it blew up. What do you mean it blew up? Yeah, I mean it blew up.
I mean, like the mountain is gone, and so is the railway. What
Someone
the
said
fuck
your brother was coming into town and we needed to evacuate.
That's son of a fuck. Wait. Oh god. Well, either way, it shouldn't be too long now until we're in Lethric airspace. And hopefully they don't care that we're on a commandeered airship, but considering we might get away with it fine.
Is this like a unique model, or can we just paint the side real quick?
Hold on, let me roll a D100. I actually didn't decide on that. Well, let's just say I definitely didn't steal it from some of the Keystone's personal collection.
Which one?
This is your fucking problem.
For
Who
context,
steals a unique ship? Unless they plan to be outlawed.
it was like the nicest looking one in Fourwind, and I
You
did
didn't
steal
pick
technically
anything
3.
more conspicuous?
I took 3 and broke 2.
You know what? I don't care. You're a criminal.
Look. I think we'll be okay. As long as your name's attached to the ship as well.
God damn it. No, they're all dead. They can't do anything for me.
Wait, who's dead?
The gobs. Forget that. I think we have this conversation like once every 3 days.
You see, Fangs just kind of blink for a second as trying to process 3 days. Wasn't it 3 days ago we were kind of getting killed or something?
Yeah, and I said, "Gods damn it!" You said, "Who?" And I said, "The gods." And you were like,
the gods.
"Well, they're dead." And I said, "Yes."
Oh, for some reason I keep hearing gobs. So I'm wondering.
Why would I say gob?
For some reason I had this thought that you may have employed goblins.
No, just all these people. And she points to her crew, and then you see this individual just kind of wave.
Who are you?
You notice, oh, she doesn't talk, and as you say that thing, she points to, like, where her neck is, and there's, like, a log slash mark around it.
Ah. My apologies.
She nods and, like, it's an okay kind of reassuring thing.
Though, do you still have a name?
Hold on. She's kind of scribbling through a notebook. She hands you a piece of paper. And you notice that she's kind of pulling. She has a lot of these in her bag. Give me 1 second. I gotta find her name. Thank God I wrote all of these down behind. Here. Okay. Sure. So I'm surprised I didn't. It's Lamia Olith. Why?
Right. So Lamia is fine then.
Just nods.
Okay.
And then you remember Aruka, who's basically the ship engineer. God, hold on, I have to go through names. That's Juki Yakudo. God, I cannot believe names.
Yeah, no. If I had rolled any lower, Fangs would start calling her Lemon.
Wow. You do notice Fags also on her shoulder is like a giant ass like stone hammer.
And
like it looks 5 times. It looks like way bigger than her, and like she's holding it with ease.
Again, Fangs would just simply be Fangs.
Oh no.
You know, not to be anything, but I do know a guy who's really good at restoring things that we lost.
She just kind of shakes her head like no, and and more of an idea that she kind of prefers this. Like makes her kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Plus, it's something she's just kind of gotten used to. And you also, as she does that as well, she kind of like flexes with the hammer in her hand. Kind of like a gesture of like strength, being like, sure, my voice doesn't work, but I'm still strong enough to do that and protect people, so it doesn't matter as much to me.
As a player, I'm suddenly thinking of like stop and hammer time.
Ruby on the board. There he is.
I had to put a boy down.
True.
He gets heavy.
But yeah, but you have basically general ship maintenance, which would be Iruka, aka her. And she said, "This is like, all right, this has been fun, but I have to make sure this shit bucket can at least fly anymore. And I'm gonna go check on Rilla, make sure she's not dying. Have fun." And just kind of disappears below deck. Down there. And I have to make sure all weapons and anything else are ready. Because who the hell knows what's going to happen. She just kind of disappears off. Yeah. Lamia's, meanwhile, just kind of looking over the side of the destroyed town.
Oh yeah, thanks for joining in on that. He's still admiring the destruction.
Well, all in all, I think we did okay. You leveled the city and didn't murder anyone innocent, hopefully. About 50-50 on maybe murdering some innocents.
There's just like one old person who was like, I ain't never fucking leaving.
I got too many chips involved in this town. I can't leave, dies. Oh shit. It's just the cut of the fucking, what's his name? The guy that plays the Green Goblin.
Norman Osborn.
Yeah. No, not him. The actor.
Oh, actor. Oh,
That's
fuck.
Green Goblin's actual name.
Thank you,
That's the guy who plays it.
Yeah, never mind.
The guy.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now, and my brain doesn't remember the name. Shit.
But no, it's just a gif of that's like him just looking up as the fucking gem bomb comes down. Like, oh. But I hope you didn't have any money or chips from them, because I'm pretty sure that's now non-refundable.
Ah, son of a bitch. Take
Oh,
like
I think Diana had a bunch of
500 gold
chips.
worth of chips out.
Fans kind of looks at where Diana would probably be hiding in the bag, and then he looks at Gael's direction. Probably Diana, since she did acquire a huge fortune.
How many chips does Diana have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember she stole a whole lot.
Let me see if she listed on her sheet, because I'll be
Yeah,
laughing
I'm
at
trying to
that.
find her sheet.
It was something like 1,200.
Yeah, it was an absurd amount. Hold on, I'm scrolling down.
She only has 18 poker chips in her bag.
She might have turned it all in. Wait, what are these 156 tickets? I don't remember what the fuck that's from.
Is that the arcade?
Oh yeah, the arcade!
Neon's arcade.
Yeah, the meat market.
I also like Dream Journal ? And then Dream Journal 2.
Jesus. Another picture of Vedrina with a scent of, hold on, it keeps going, of corruption. Oh. Amber and Azurite? I actually don't remember that one.
Oh, no idea. I also like Rare Key ? And Pinecone right next to it.
Oh yeah, and one pastries. God, I forget. Oh yeah, she also has a raven feather.
Yeah,
Dude,
she started collecting black things.
Why does
And
she
the
have
city in stone, a black ladle, a black pillow, a black cat statue.
Oh,
yeah, 'cause
shit.
She was given one of the things.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I can't wait until she comes back, and then it's gonna be a whole bunch of random shit over what the fuck's going on. Anyways, well, we have about, say, 2 days travel, so either get comfy, or if you have somewhere else to be, ship should be moving just fine, at least from what I can handle. And as long as we don't have to go too off course, it should just fly itself. That's what I get for being higher end, I guess. Though if it gets drastic, I might have to take the wheel, so There's sleeping quarters, or if you have something else of the like, feel free to use that, and we'll just get you when we're getting closer. God, what the fuck is this song?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Dramatic flying.
Fucking zither is throwing me off. So yeah, basically you guys have 2-ish days of just relaxation, time to catch your breath before you guys arrive in Lethric, and specifically Paluna, so you sleep, rest, or something of the like.
Yeah, just
hey.
played the guitar a number of times. Things are good.
Looks at the sun, goes blind again. Sorry, Juice, you said.
Oh, I was just gonna. Dilly's gonna pipe up one day. It's like, oh, hey, I'll finish that bottle thing. Y'all want to check it out?
Bottle thing?
Oh, right, you weren't here. It's an island on a bottle. Pretty much like a genie's lantern kind of thing.
So we rub it and make wishes.
Oh, you finished that private island resort you were supposed to make.
He remembered that.
But doesn't remember the gods are dead. Me when my private island is more important than my mortal play.
Apparently, Fangs was very excited about my island because that's one of the few things he's remembered.
Yes, I only remember because you mentioned something about meeting the sandwich.
Yes, I did. That could have also been a hallucination. I don't know.
I am going to
But
lean
the
on
living
it.
sand worked, so it was real.
I was going to say I
made me
lean
question
on.
a few things for a few hours, but then I got over it, so...
I still stand on that sand natives do not exist.
They do, we've seen them, we fought them.
No, those were make-believe things that the auditor or whatever the anchor thing that has been messing around in the Grand Wilds was creating.
So they're real.
But not natural.
That doesn't mean they're not real.
No, they're not real. They're not natural.
Nelly, you do remember the sandwich also had some sand apes, or apes made of sand helping her.
Yeah, I can't go down the crazy line any farther. I have to convince both the first one before I can get to the second one. That I still don't know if it was a hallucination. I'm trying to justify this for myself, to know that I'm anchored in a real world.
Nelly's just fucking losing his mind at this point.
I'm in the sky for days.
I've been on low oxygen. What's with my head? Alright, hold on. Anyway, so as you enter the bottle, you just pop it open, and Deli, as you kind of pop it open, the smell is what you would remember of home. Definitely that kind of mire smell of like mustiness, swamp water, bile, all that kind of stuff. Or, excuse me, that you're used to.
Smells like home.
Alright, then give me a minute and I'll change the music and there you go. This is the holdout for now. Nelly, as you open up the bottle, you come to like an old wooden rickety bridge surrounded by swamp water, and on this small little stone enclave, it looks like a very rundown kind of house. And this is your island in a bottle.
I know I just got my insight back, but
Yes.
did you have to make the bridge rickety as shit?
What do you mean? It's rickety as he steps on it, it doesn't even flex. This is geometrically perfect.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I just see every time he steps, there's like a perfect board for his exact stride. And for anybody else, it's fucked.
Okay, Deli, before you enter, or get right there, you can go back like two squares, Jeebus. Thank you. As you're walking and approaching the close to the house, you see this fine individual. Give me 1 minute. I have to change his layer, and then I'll shift see him.
What?
Lizard folk.
I'd like you two to meet Bubba.
Well, his name was Big Lou, but I can spell Bubba.
Bubba can be his nickname.
No, wait, no, I got it. Name's Big Bubba Lou, but Bubba's fine. Hold on, I gotta change his sheet real quick.
So the Bubba Louie, okay.
The Bubba Louie. Man, I love how serious this campaign is about trauma dumping. And a crocodile playing a fucking banjo in the swamp. Anyway, let me show to everyone and I'll move him eventually. But yeah, this is Big Bubba Lou. Hey, mate, I'm just the caretaker of this here old model. And I'm just gonna make sure anything y'all need, I can take care of. Me and my little gal fellow over here. Please tell me all of you understood that. So I'm not saying it again.
Player, yes.
If
Fangs, no.
you need translation, I can help you out.
Yes, please.
I bottled Bubba after one of my buddies down in the mire, and I kind of forgot that none of y'all speak her language. He's here to help. If you need anything, ask him for it. And he's not technically alive. So sometimes if you ask him existential questions, he gets a little jittery.
Anyways, I'm here to take care of Bone, make sure everything's all good. I had a private musical company for those wanting it. God.
Yep. All right.
You do notice, running around, but I don't have, tokens for the individuals, are, smaller little gators that are, carrying dishes and shit all around. Because it still technically is modeled off Magnificent Mansion, so they're essentially, smaller gators that are your servers. Oh my god. And actually, it's less so gators now that I think about it, more so just, random swamp critters. That you see running around with, plates, bowls, dishes, etc. Making sure everything's set. No, you definitely see what looks like a nice shine and stale kind of setup as well, so you have room for that. Got a little bit of everything. Reminds you of home. Except now the cops can't catch you here, so you don't have to hide as much.
You know, Deli, I'm glad I got my eyesight back for this, because this... Well, it's something.
And this time it ain't half sank. Nice to see the whole building.
Deli, as you say that, you notice one side is slightly leaning into the swamp water.
Damn it.
It's not enough, but it's definitely, close. But, you can also control it. You want anything, little fag one? You kind of looking at me kind of creepy like. That's you, Fangs. Is he looking at Bubba Loose looking at you?
Oh, Fangs was actually looking elsewhere.
What you looking for then, buddy?
Oh, I was just waiting for Deli to open the door. I think it would be rude if I just walk in.
Yeah.
Our casa.
As you open the door, you notice a rather quaint looking home, considering the outside looks probably disheveled as fuck.
The outside looks great. The inside, especially furniture, is the super fancy shit.
Yeah, it's super high end. Like, not what you would expect at all from the outside. Like, it's well kept. There's a few off-splitting rooms. It's like living in luxury, basically. Yeah. This is your island in a bottle, at least right now. There's a few, like I said, offshoot rooms here and there. Everything Deli's marked in, whatever you want to throw at me, Jeeves, I can say, since it is essentially a magnificent mansion, plus a few extras here and there. But other than that, yeah. This is your home away from home, or home base, more or less. So feel free to kind of edit it or change stuff however you want.
Yeah, this is great. I don't have to pick up the spell. I was thinking about it.
This is basically Deli's home away from the cops.
Home away from the tax collectors. Can't pay taxes if you don't have a house.
This is
Deli,
also
meanwhile, jumps into a bottle whenever the cops got home into him, and it's just an alley with a bottle laying there. Like, damn, he got away!
Oh, and to be honest, can't wait to bring Marilla here.
Oh, shit. Speaking of which, let me roll a D100, or D10, sorry. Okay.
Everywhere we go, there's two tiny alligators holding up glasses for Deli.
Yeah. Hold on, I get...
Are they like super fine glasses, or are they like
Are they
mason
crap?
jars?
I feel like it'd be more funny for them to be mason jars. That feels more authentic.
Bring out the good mason jars.
The one with not all the cracks.
The ones with the handles on them.
You know, I didn't expect Fangs to go into the reading room. I thought he'd like curl up next to the fire.
You take a quick look and you see that Fangs actually did crawl up and went to sleep on the couch. He did exactly as you were expecting him to do.
My brain. Well, why is it this song? Someone's gonna fucking die. Hold on. All I can think of, Jeebus, of the tiny crocodiles that walk around are like those fat crocodiles you always see in memes that are just sitting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find a good token. Oh my god, Weiser, why did you roll? What are you rolling for?
What do you mean?
What was the D100 for?
Where? Where's the D100?
Oh, I scrolled up. Whoops! I saw a 1. I was very confused. Sorry, I was trying to check something.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I haven't rolled any D100s yet. If you want me to, I will, but...
Alright. Is there anything y'all would like to do while you're here, at least? Because you got 2 days to kind of just relax, kick your feet up.
Yeah, so I'm going to be in here because this feels like the ground to me, even though I know outside is not the ground.
Every time the bottle shakes, it's like... Just, no, it probably wouldn't shake because of gravity and how that would work. But if it did, Deli, you could feel a little bit of some of the water rises. Like the swamp quakes. When the alligators are around.
Swamp quakes.
I think I'll just have, let me see what I got here.
Deli's so used to swamp creatures that it's normal at this point.
I'll probably just have Fangs do some personal workout training. Just to
Okay.
keep himself sharp and ready to fight.
Anything you?
Oh yeah, you tried running on a beach. Now try running in the mire.
I mean, Justice does her usual routine stuff, practicing blind martial arts.
Yeah, I'm trying to look and see of your note that you sent. Test, and I can't fucking find it. Guess it might have been deleted and everything.
No, it was.
Oh no, it did get deleted on my end. With all the error stuff. So if you could repost it, I can't find it.
But I'll just
Yeah,
say,
apparently anything that was on GM layer just got deleted.
damn.
I don't know why.
That's always fun.
Yeah. That's why some of the rolls, some things are missing.
Oof.
I'm scrolling back through it. I don't see the message you left for test.
Yeah, the last thing that was Fangs taking food, and so that would have been right after that.
Yeah. I just got fucking. I guess Roll20 said fuck you. Oh well.
Shit, I can't remember. It was something like.
Okay.
For Morrowspire, I'll call Narilla later.
Okay.
Which she did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like she has a routine of like almost every evening calling Narilla.
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, I'm just gonna have Fangs train his acrobatics.
Okay,
So,
no worries.
I
Is
guess.
there like a...
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll just.
I forget, there's like a rubric for training, like to get a skill point. I always forget how that works.
I don't remember. I was just saying that for flavor, since.
Okay.
I mean, if he gets acrobatics eventually, great. But if not, I'm fine with it. As a player, I don't know what I can have Fangs do right now. So Fangs being Fangs, who likes to move around and still keep himself at top shape, he is just probably going to take a cat nap and then get the zoomies and just goes exploring all around the place.
Every once in a while, when Fangs runs by Deli, he'll just increase or decrease his intensity at random.
Hey, I mean, it'll help Fangs develop some muscles with the extra weight.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. God, I hate sending one. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 25. Okay, that's funny where it cuts off. I didn't realize right where it cut off, and it makes it even funnier.
Justice is just like, well, one, amazing she can't count because that's weird. Second,
Get another one. Spell slot. That's it. It's a word. Oh my god. That's also on the DM because I thought of what you wanted to say, but she's also probably busy. And then. Alright, go ahead.
well, okay. So Tess says everything's okay, and most of the keystones are on board. And aware of the weight we carry, so apparently we need to be careful about throwing our weight around.
fucking way down.
Cut to saving Avu.
Cut to a couple days ago, giant fucking explosion. I don't get it.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
As you say that, Jelly, a small crocodile rolls in with like a moonshine jar on his head.
Attaboy.
Alright.
Only the finest shine served here.
Served off of a small, fat crocodile's head. Truly the classiest of Meyer living. Get that Fadrina shit out of here. Okay.
I just don't know what they're missing.
Alright. We just have to use the restroom real quick, and then we'll continue because I have some stuff to do. And I'm assuming you guys are just going about kind of just chilling in the bottle for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, practicing with minor illusion every now and then. This is intense for the downtime.
I kind of lower the music at the moment because sometimes it goes, for some reason, all of a sudden, max volume level and bust my ears wide open. Like, yeah, no thank you.
It's funny how drastic the music just kind of shifts. Like, it's like, calm, cool, and then immediately fucking the doot, everything's fuck song.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
god, Miser!
There we go. There we go. Fang's doing his acrobatics workout.
Fangs, who was resting on the couch, jumped up, fucking ran like the equivalent of a mile and a half, and then decided to sit back down.
He got his moment of zoomies and then went to sleep.
Alright, as you guys are all resting for the day, let me move the map. Give me a minute. I have to find this because I don't even know if I still have this map. What the fuck is that? Like, Jesus. Okay. Is it Avu? It might be. Oh, it is. Huh. Okay. As you are all sleeping, you all end up waking up, not in the bottle, or at least there, but you kind of come to what I would describe as someplace none of you have really been before. As you look around, you see a room made of pristine glass, and on the outside of it are assorted panels of flashing lights of varying colors. In the center is a cog-like structure with a singular stone chair, with a warforged sitting at its center. And I will move the map in 1 second. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, you can put your guys' stuff right there. For context, none of you really know where you are or have been here before, so you also find
But me and Deli haven't met this person before, except Justice.
technically, yeah.
Well, we saw his projection or memory.
Yeah. I think it was that time already.
Wait, we have met you before.
I'm assuming it was the projection of myself, not the actual being.
Yes.
I thought I was sleeping.
So was I.
Sorry,
I
what
just had a
the-
good run.
He's like, I thought I was sleeping.
You, but right now you're in something of a flux, so to speak. Considering two of you are now walking temporal anomalies, it would make sense you would fall out of here into here eventually.
Yeah. Well, I figured this wasn't a dream since Jay still got her top on.
She looks down to make sure.
Yes, it is still on.
Fang just
But your
adds,
legs are
wait,
missing.
what does he
I'm
mean
just
by
kidding.
what does he mean by flush? We're not losing water, are we? I don't
I
think
have
I'm
to go.
read.
Different word. Thanks.
I have to go really back far in my notes for this. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Damn. Generally, not much help in my notes. Thanks, me. But no, most of you are, well, technically all of you, are temporal anomalies or enigmas that broke the rules, so to speak. And then again, that tends to happen with these things, especially when you start running parallel to Primus's little toys running around.
Oh, you mean the woman that tried to throw justice into the clock and I kicked her into said clock and Deli pulled the rest of us out of clock.
Yes.
When someone fucked with time. That's why I keep telling you.
It has never been my intention to do that, though.
Either way, you may all step forward. Just mind the giant clock. As he, like, kind of... You do notice as in this chair that he's in, he, like, kind of is the equivalent as, from at least looking, seems kind of stuck to it almost. Like he's kind of in there, like, hooked up to it. There's a bunch of wires running through it.
And you are...
Protheus. Scholar and at least wielder currently in this time of the aspect of Primus. One of, anyway.
How
Oh,
many
goody.
are there? Since we met a angry woman that called herself a something of Primus.
Well, think of me as, or rather, two things. The glass spire that you're all aware of is the body of Primus, more or less congealed into a central point. And
Wait,
I
what?
am more... What?
That is news to me.
But do you think it could reset time constantly?
I did not quite understood this time thing.
Allow me to explain then real fast. Thanks, he holds out his hand to you.
Fangs cautiously extends his hand, looking at Deli and Justice for reassurance of, like, is this right?
Come on.
This is a good touch, Fangs, not a bad touch at this point.
Fine. Cold hand.
Thanks, make me a wisdom saving throw, as you're about to get a shitload of knowledge just uploaded into your brain real fast.
Oh no.
Because you're getting the speed, or you're getting the spark notes. Okay, you're fine. Thanks.
You just see his hair,
Kind
all
of-
of his fur
Yeah,
flew.
you watched as soon as their hands touch, a brief electricity kind of passed through and just immediately goes through Fangs, and all his hair just stands up and, like, almost pops up and frizzes.
He's so fluffy.
Fangs, you're gonna understand all the You're gonna understand what all's going to be said for once, so you don't have to make a save now. Which is weird for once.
No, what this means is now the player actually has to treat Fang to smart.
No, you're not. I'm not giving you that out. I'm essentially just giving you this one time of understanding what he's about to say without asking questions.
Oh,
You're
shit.
not gonna get like full knowledge. So
Okay.
basically, just understand what's going to be told to you. So, as you may or may not know, currently you are inhabitants of the third loop. Basically, what this glass spire does is every time it restarts or corruption gets too far that can't be a state being saved, it resets and jumbles up every person in it to basically try to find another alternative, different probability. But we did find a bit of a cheat code in this, if you would, in order to cheat the system and allow people to not get changed or in a different position or rearranged. This would be an aspect of Primus. Anyone that has come into contact with or imbibes this becomes an ageless being that can still die for mortal wounds, just won't age anymore. But also when the great reshuffling happens, they will still remain anchored down to the time as if kind of just a ship going through a time stream. Currently, the only of those who have this are myself and the last group that came through. I believe they were called the Last Few. Hold on, I gotta actually remember their names. The Lost Few. Been a while.
Oh, I was about to say I don't recall anyone called the Last Few.
You remember the Lost Few would be Melu, or Lady Knot, Warren, Fedrino,
Amadeus,
Jimmy,
yeah.
Zula, and hey, the dragon that just blew up.
Yeah. Thanks, I was like, we know Warren, Fat Boyd firebombed the, one of them. Took out the other one because he became an anchor. I think we ran into one of them, and we are dealing with the woman one. I think there's one we're missing.
That one would already, her time has come. Zula, sadly, had set up long ago, at least about 2,000 or so years ago, set up the Lotus Knights, but sadly her life was taken in pursuit of trying to pursue something. Can't speak for exactly what, as my vision doesn't extend that far, but those who usually carry an aspect, I can tell when is extinguished versus not.
Yes, I did stab her.
No, Zula. You didn't stab this woman?
Oh no, woman. Wrong one. There was another one.
You're thinking of someone else entirely.
Fangs isn't 100% sure. They're all kind of more or less jumbled in the same. It just goes like, right. I think they were called the Gardener at this time.
But, thankfully, as I said before, at least now some of you also carry an aspect. So now, whether unintentionally or not, if something bad were to happen and the Spire were to activate again, since if corruption gets too far, then you would be able to reset anything, but you would all exist with everything being reset, though everyone without it would obviously change, or just not exist entirely. Varies from person to person.
Wait, I am confused. How is justice involved in this time weird matter thing?
Her time. Go ahead.
Do you remember Pi?
The vaguely strange shadow thing that Deli kept saying was very hot. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, she cursed you?
She was me. From a different time.
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of
That's who we're talking about. Right.
kind of like what happened to me with the whole splitting versions of myself somehow because I tried to escape.
Yeah, sort of.
But now, all things considered, all of you at the very moment bear an aspect of Primus. Even that, small one that is hiding in the bag somewhere.
What?
What?
Fangs looks around.
You look in your bag?
Oh, I thought player was. I thought you said Mala. Like, wait, what?
Well, technically, him as well, but currently he is a bit away on something, and I didn't wish to disturb him at the moment.
Yes. The small one, Diana did get a will from the Fedrino.
But on the plus side, at the very least, like I said, now you are essentially ageless beings. Do with that what you will. No, don't think of it as immortality, like you could jump off a building and survive.
Yes, I highly doubt that is the case. That is still unnatural. The Raven Queen would not approve of it.
Raven Queen doesn't approve of self-harm.
No, he doesn't approve of immortality. Yeah. As Fangs
True.
it's unnatural to live beyond your expected lifestyle.
She must hate me.
But
I mean, you are living long as a dwarf, so...
Oh, you said lifestyle, not life. Got it. All right. That makes more sense.
Wait.
Yeah. I would like to point out one thing.
I see the mistake.
As he kind of points, as you're all talking, he points to a small clock on the wall.
Yeah.
The spire still is ticking, so even if you do succeed on the corruption, you will have to turn it off to make sure it doesn't reset everything.
Oh, yay.
And don't worry, you have most of the objects in your possession in order to even access the spire. At least 3 of them so far, considering they were gifts. And also pieces of Primus's body, reshaped into everyday items.
Primus was made out of glass.
No,
I think
but
he was made
when the-
into glass.
Pretty much.
Oh. I did not think
Go on.
I did not think that
Fangs
I would...
realizing him being smart for a minute, like, oh shit, this caught me off guard.
Yeah, that was it.
When moment of clarity hits and the dumbass is speaking and making
Fangs looks over the justice. Is this what it means to be smart?
Eh.
But the one thing is just be careful when coming to the spire, as there are trials and tribulations that you also may have to pass to get here.
Hey.
Yay.
You think that the body of a god would just be left unguarded? That'd be dumb.
I mean, I was more under the impression that the dead body of the body of a dead god would simply not be active.
The issue is that, considering it's still a part of Primus and killing gods that aren't assholes and insanely hard, outside of a few magical spells or a book, it's basically his last will and order to ensure that he keeps order, and since corruption is pure chaos incarnate, it's essentially a reset to make sure it doesn't get too out of control. Think of it like a machine that will constantly keep working even though the owner is gone. In fact, you understand that clearly, which is weird.
Fang looks over to Deli and then just says, right, so what would happen when you're gone? Would your business still keep making moonshine, or would Jimmy take over it?
I mean, somebody will probably try to steal my identity, but nobody can make the shine like I do.
Are we sure, considering Jimmy has been hanging around you like a leech?
Like I said, somebody will probably steal my name, but who knows if it'll actually be what I make.
According to a certain gray spotted backseat, Jimmy's got a short time left.
Jimmy slowly marking off places he could visit without screwing someone over. It's a very short list, mind you. Believe it or not, Morrowspire was one of them. No, it's not.
Oh. We took away one of his retreats.
One of many, but yeah.
Oh, it would have been nice if he was on that. If he was in there in Morrowspire, he just gets hit with a fat boy.
No, that'd be way too
easy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But all in all, I do wish the best for you, and if you are able to stop this, yes, be careful of what lurks in the spire. As much as it's also a reset, it is a bit of a prison.
Oh, I remember a weird word that I was, for some reason, it was scrambled in my head, and then it started becoming clearer. Fang Paw.
Yeah.
The Enkidu thing.
Ah, yes, Project Enkidu was the aspect to try to bind individuals to aspects of Primus, which worked, but when they noticed that worked, they tried to make a individual mix of corruption and pieces of Primus's body, and succeeded in making two individuals. One of them is currently locked in the spire, and the other, well, she's currently somewhere else.
Is that the Lady Knot that we have to deal with?
No. You've already dealt with her before, considering how much chaos she's caused you.
Unfortunately, my brain is not quite remembering what face are we looking for.
Alicia. Like, straight up. Her.
Wait, Alicia?
I'm not even... Fags, you know what he's talking about, because, again, you just got basically beamed the spark notes from this.
Yeah, no. The player is actually a little confused at this point. Alicia, what was that again?
That would be...
The elf that was hanging out with us.
Yeah, that was causing actual chaos. That's up in the Stone Golem. Viv's character.
Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Player was, this was the player's fault completely. Okay, yeah.
No, you're fine. So basically, to kind of sum this up a little bit, basically Project Enkidu was an idea to combine here, I'll do it this way. But to sum it up briefly, Project Enkidu was a way to combine, at least theorize, a being, or make rather homunculus out of Primus's aspect and corruption, and try to control that as being able to control both and bring law and order through that. Let's just say it didn't go well.
Yes, Alicia had cooked us a few times.
That's probably not on purpose. The problem with being both an aspect of Primus and corruption is whenever they reset, they're still anchored, but their mind becomes jumbled, so they don't remember exactly who they are. Meaning they still get reset, it's just they still keep their sense of self and anything they would have learned. if they can remember.
I'm curious now, but you say Primus is the being as being used, or the essence of it being used to bound, and I suppose it is whatever that energy is. It almost sounds like the corruption had its own identity as well before it became corruption.
That much I cannot speak to, as it's not my field of expertise. There is a other, aka the prisoner, by the name of Elijah, that is currently locked in the spire. Though, as said with Alicia, memory still gets jumbled, but considering when he comes back to when the reset in chains, doesn't take very long for him to recover memories, and it doesn't help either that the one woman who's the one oh god brain the one dark elf woman is helping him.
The Lady Not.
Yes.
I recall the other person, the priestess of Primus, the one that was trying to shove justice into a clock. She did mention the Elijah name when I tackled her into said clock.
Yes, that would be one and the same. From my understanding, that woman was from the previous loop and had worked with Elijah and Alicia in order to make, or at least work on the project, and provided the idea of how parts of the Primus aspect would work, and found some of my notes, considering I am from the first loop. It's a whole. I can go over everything, but realistically I think it gets a little complicated and convoluted very fast.
It is. I am more amazed I'm able to understand just this amount.
In fact, you're starting to see ones and zeros now.
Yep, he has seen the binary. He's seen the binary code.
All right. So I'll explain this above table, unless basically this guy is from the first loop, but it's big, base Primus reborn, and as well as having an aspect of Primus, he constantly loops and has sent notes. Currently, he's kind of just bound to this chair, just vibing, and you do know the second loop, which is where Warren and all of them are from. They kind of survived through that. Well, everything got reset again, and now you guys are in the third loop, more or less.
Okay.
And Project Enkidu is from the second loop, aka Warren's loop, but it just kind of blew over into this one, as you've technically seen both pieces of it. Now, do you have any questions for me? I have all the time in the world, though you may not.
I will leave it to the smarter ones of this situation to ask you questions.
And mine did not.
Well, Ellie, you got any ideas?
No. I kind of explained everything pretty right, so.
Yeah.
I am curious of something.
Shoot.
You said that this tower is accessible, but yet has its traps. I don't suppose there is someone who knows all this information besides yourself and can easily access the tower without dealing with the traps.
Well, there was a possum that was running around a little bit, but I didn't think much of it.
Of course,
I love the dead silence. I'm just fucking staring daggers at me if we're at the table.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Then a other horrible possible question that will most likely happen. Should these prisoners escape, or one of them escape, is it possible to seal them back, or must be able to defeat them?
Which I cannot say, but at the very least, the possum, how do I put this, seemed to just want to talk to the individual in chains. I don't know about what, considering he's one of the few that had seen the downfall of Project Enkidu firsthand. Maybe he's trying to get something out of Elijah. Couldn't tell you for what, though.
I see. Fans looks over to Deli. Didn't you say something about the corruption being used as work function thing?
Possibly.
I think your sister might get angrier at you at the end of this journey of ours.
I'm not too shocked by that.
As Fangs remembers that there was mentioning that the corruption was kind of used to fuel the conductors and some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's her fucking problem.
Oh, right. I suppose I have one last question. I apologize for speaking too much, but the glasskin, are they truly necessary to be placeholders for the gods that are dead?
Well, think of it this way. Considering the other alternative right now, that the Astro is overrun with corruption, this is probably the safest bet for them. Considering there's no god of the dead to oversee it, kind of a mess of them being able to resurrect without any consequence or recompense.
Fangs holds out Black Razor. Not in a threatening manner, just holds it out. Right. So it seems like the one that represents the Raven Queen has been slacking off on her job.
At the very least, you now understand why you haven't. And think, and you as well. Puts at you, Justice, as you feel the gun on your hip kind of glow. That would be... brain remember. Trying to think of the god of justice in D&D, my brain is
Tyr.
hitting a fucking...
Here?
Not Tyr, there's someone else. Oh wait, no. Fuck, I didn't say Tyr. Duh, I'm looking through my notes now. That would be Tyr's power resurrected into the form of a weapon malleable by you. That's why you can focus and dispense justice, and in a way that is fitting. As for you, you'll find yours eventually. I looked at you, Deli.
Not nice.
I don't wish to spoil the fun.
That's half the point, right?
Yes. But don't worry. You'll get it in due time, even through trials and tribulations.
Which leads to my somewhat minor fear, but should one of us or any of us choose to walk that particular path, are we to be turned into glasskin or something else?
No. Think of you're just acting as a conduit or an avatar until the throne is fully able to function again. Essentially removing the two aspects that could remove a tumor where the gods cannot.
Huh.
If you wish to tread that line and ascend, that is politically up oh god, I kept talking. Purely of your own volition, but none
Not
of your
quite.
humanity or anything will be removed while holding these items.
Not quite. I simply wish to remove the slacker, the betrayer, and restore the Raven Queen proper.
Then that should be fine. As long as you hold on to that, then it shall be so as long as you remove that which must be removed.
Yes, the annoying cancer.
Well then, if you have any other questions, feel free. Otherwise, I think your time here is mostly up. Guys got any other questions? Or you good?
Player-wise, no, I'm done.
I don't think so.
I feel like I overdid it with all the conversation, but I had so many thoughts as Fangs.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, Frank's actually can talk and ask questions. It's weird. Alright. Well, then I guess it's about time you wake up from this, as it seems like you're approaching the destination you're meant to be at next, and you might want to at least get a good look at it before you descend. And as you do that, you all wake up. Oh shit, I gotta move back to the map. Hold on. Hold! You all wake up back in the bottom of the swamp.
There's like 4 empty glasses draped like around where Jelly passed out. Anybody else taste the copper?
No.
I never taste copper before, so maybe.
Thanks. All that mental acuity you had just immediately drained out of your head, but you still remember everything. I'm not taking that from you, but that just immediately went out the door.
Why does my head hurt? Is this what it means to be smart? For a moment.
Yes. Like constant headaches.
I don't like it.
Fangs, if you've ever tasted bloods, that's what copper tastes like.
Oh, yes, plenty then. I thought it was a taste of iron, though.
Yeah.
That is what I've always been told.
Billy goes into a long diatribe on how, yes, you are technically correct, but...
Well, actually, push it like...
Billy 100% well actually is you.
Yeah, he has a pair of prop glasses and Scruffy just pulls him out from the barrel and puts him on Jelly and is describing it.
Deli just sees it very clearly. It's not going anywhere near or penetrating through his thick skull. Through Fang's thick skull's like.
Fags had one moment of acuity and it's all lost.
They can just see the whites in Fang's eyes. He just rolls them back. Like,
What was that difference?
So we all had to share a dream, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Robot man thing, metal man sitting on weird clock throne. Made me smarter for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the dream pot, I thought.
Acuity? That's the dream.
Anyway, he was right, and we probably should pop out his bottle soon.
That's right. Yep. Alright. Boom.
Alright, as you pop out. God, what great music for when you pop out. Too bad that's not the sound I got for... Okay. As you all pop out, you're at least on the airship, it's like, hey! I was just gonna actually... Sorry, probably be closer. I was just gonna shake the bottle and get you guys up, but it seems you're all here. Weird timing, huh?
Yeah, I had a weird god dream.
A what?
A god complex.
A what? Well, technically it wasn't a complex.
Fangs doesn't know. He's just throwing those words.
I know,
in
I'm
there.
thinking
Close.
I'm thinking
Construct.
Right.
What?
Don't worry,
Nope.
we had a shared dream about the god, and now we're here.
I thought those things were dead.
They are.
Kind of.
Partially, mostly, kinda.
I
Well,
mean,
you
we,
know, God's just fucked up.
yes.
Huh.
We had the livid dream.
Oh, that's a
Vivid things.
No, the livid.
lived in experience.
Or is it the luminous?
Trying to
Lucius?
find.
No, that sounds like a
Oh, I
name.
can explain. I'm trying to find a song that I would like for this. I'll find one. Just keep fucking going. Yes, this is a perfect song for this land.
Eventually, the other gonna figure out that Fang is trying to say lucid dream.
Yeah, we'll just go for this for now. And then I'll figure. So, as you guys are all approaching Delhi, you know this land all too well. You see skyscrapers scraping around the clouds. You see just enormous buildings. This is just Paluna home to you, and all of you. This is what you see: a town where cities are floating, buildings are just high-rise, arcane energies flowing to and fro. The town itself seems to be lined with magic sigils, spanning east to west, and like you see all assortments, people walking by, etc. At least from up here, you can see multitudes of airships coming to and fro. You do notice, like, towards the one center, there is a big open area. Delhi, you would know that as Bullock's Academy, aka the most prestigious magical school in all of Hollowswog. And yeah, that's basically everything you see, at least from above right now, as you're entering into
Yeah.
Luna.
And for justice and Fangs' sake, you do see Deli pop out of the bottle, but he's wearing that pinstripe suit, and he's showered.
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
It's me. What the fuck do you mean? Fangs? I'll neuter you.
God.
You are. You cannot be Delhi.
Why do you mean that?
Everything
Why
is.
can't I be Deli?
The scent is gone. The appearance is very
Yeah.
different.
That's the point.
What has happened? Or rather, why did it
we
happen?
got here. Oh, well, because I don't want to be incredibly judged the second I walk into anywhere.
Should I? Or
Points at face and literal bone armor.
I mean,
We're using lenders, remember?
No,
Yeah, no, I thought we got him Terminatored up.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, we didn't buy. Oh man, that was my fault.
Was he Terminator or Rogue Warrior? I forgot what we
I think
actually
it's
got
Rogue
him.
Warrior. I think it's more Rogue Warrior.
Rob Halford.
Oh god.
Yeah, no,
He's,
I forgot to
has free
buy
stuff.
him some equipment, so we'll worry about that off session. I completely
Yeah,
forgot.
we'll
That
worry
was-
about that later, but don't worry about it now. But yeah.
Jay, you might want to, if you're thinking about it, classing up a little bit's not a bad thing to do around here.
Okay, she'll pop back in the bottle for a few minutes.
But, you know, it's the first time I've at least seen Paluna firsthand. Looks snobby as fuck.
It is. As he finishes braiding his beard with, there's just so many gems and rings encrusted, woven into it now.
As you're kind of descending, you do notice too, there is the equivalent of a Big Ben, but a giant gemstone that projects actual time and it switches to weather and stuff. And there's a very Warforged-esque voice you are now arriving in Paluna, the city of opportunity. And you'd see kind of splashed around, especially the Keystone's face is kind of plastered on the clock as well, her smiling, embracing people, kind of basically just signifying Paluna, and it's kind of on all kinds of billboards, or what the equivalent of billboards in this town, and it's just dotting all over this place as well.
You actually look like one of those elite people now.
I am. This is where I grew up, remember?
Oh,
You see that giant spire right over there?
there's a lot of them.
No, the other one. No, not that one. The shinier one.
The shiniest
Yeah, that-
one?
Yeah, the shiny, gigantic one compared to the little ones you've been pointing at.
Yes, it
No,
will.
behind it.
Yes.
Oh my god. What happens when you introduce...
So
So
what?
I sold most of my jewelry, but at least I'm good. Dress.
Oh, here, and he just starts taking a couple out of his beard. What you want? Most of it'll fit you, probably.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I'm surprised they would even let me dock here with this ship, but considering it's high end, I might get away with it.
Actually, I think that's what's getting us to it.
Not wrong.
They might not know it's been
Well,
acquired.
If they send any dignitaries for the Keystone, I'm not here.
Are you here though?
Sounds like
As you say that, you just watch she's not there anymore.
There. That answers my question.
yeah. I never worked on my
Damn. Just like
handwriting
that.
skills.
He's also too. Kyle now is also too in Fags' bag.
Why is everybody in my bag?
That was a joke.
I know. I
Don't
was
forget,
just
she
adding
also
to it.
has her island in a bottle, so where you see her is now just a bottle.
Again, I'm just as willing to be to play that joke too.
I know, but like I said, where she was standing, now there's just a bottle.
Oh look, she had the same thing as you do.
She's the one that came telling the bottle to begin with.
Fangs picks up the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's who I got it from, or at least the recipe.
Careful with that, Fangs. I guess you can shake them and people will know.
He carefully puts the bottle away
Okay, wait. On your person or in the ship?
in the ship.
Okay.
He puts the bottle in the captain's cabin.
Okay. And as you do that, the ship slowly descends, and next time, I know it's a shorter session, but next time we'll get to explore Paluna and see how you guys either fuck this town up or have fun with the elites. But yeah, I've been Transspace Mariner. You can find me at Transspace Mariner on Twitch, where I sometimes stream. Looking at maybe doing some holiday Silksong stuff. Don't know at the moment, but we will see. And then next Sunday, the party will get to explore Paluna and see all its sights and sounds. Alright, I will throw it over to tomorrow's GM, Moogle.
Hello, I'm Goth Moogle. I played Justice. Tomorrow will be Hunter's Game, where the crew will continue in the race that they are in, and that mess goes. Then the following Sunday, I'm running a Call of Cthulhu game for these punks and our new player, Willows. And we'll see what kind of horrible things await them in 1980s Japan. So, if you like watching that, then that's fun too. And I will pass it over to Jeeps.
Hey, everybody. I pretty much took last week off. You guys don't really know why. I was just in the zone where I was playing a game, just playing new Fallout, and just wanted to not really hang out with anybody. But it's not sure what's going to happen this week, but we do have D&D tomorrow. I do want to continue another Crab's Treasure, so we'll probably hop on at some point during the week doing that. Because Rowan is kind of like back to a regular schedule. She's only got a couple things during the week, so we could finally start splitting the stream time and hanging out with each other. So I will throw it over to Miser.
Hello everyone, this is Miser Mark. I play Fangs on Blades for One in the Chamber, former DM for Into the Wildlands, which has concluded. I'm taking a break until probably late March, early April, give or take. I do have quite a campaign world that I really want to introduce my players into, but I gotta test drive that a little bit more. That being said, you can find my content and all the backlog videos of my recordings of these sessions with my friends here on both YouTube, mostly on YouTube, and Twitch under Meiser Mark. Otherwise, I got nothing on social medias. I don't do that, and I'll hand it over to Mariner to send us out.
But yeah, thanks again. And next time, like I said, the party will get to explore Paluna in full, visit some relatives, and maybe if they want, enjoy everything. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. And bye.
Adios.